Hey, Adley. A question for you here as far as going from Double-A to Triple-A. What is the big difference that you think will be maybe the most challenge for you?
That's tough. I never like to base anything off of just one day of experience, but from what I've heard, just the overall level of play just gets better at each level you go up. So, looking forward to experiencing that and to, face new challenges ahead.
Hey, Adley, there's a lot of excitement and conversation about you being promoted. For you, what does it mean to take this next step, and do you allow yourself to get excited about a promotion?
Absolutely. I think you got to celebrate all the small victories, and getting promoted's obviously a huge step, and definitely a great experience. And I'm very blessed to be in the position I'm in right now. So very happy to be here and to be a step away.
Go, Steve.
Adley, one aspect of your game among many it's been really good this year is the strikeout walk ratio, almost 1-to-1. You don't see that a lot for guys that play this much. How big a part of your overall success is that, and what are some of the keys to it?
Yeah, I think just trying to create a big emphasis on strike zone discipline and swinging at pitches in the zone and pitches I can do damage on. So that's been a big emphasis for me, and I think it's led to pretty good results so far, and I'm going to try and continue to improve upon that and just keep going from there.
Nathan?
Adley, obviously it's your first full season. Just how are you feeling physically, and what are you looking forward to most about these next couple of months?
Yeah, I've been feeling good physically. Just looking forward to, experiencing a new level, new challenges, and being a part of a new team in a new place. And there's definitely some uncomfortability that comes with new situations and new settings, but it's all part of the process and all part of the learning experience. So I'm looking forward to it.
Rich?
Hey, Adley, what was the hardest thing about Double-A for you?
I mean, it's, a higher level than I've ever been at before. And, the pitching, everything that came along with Double-A and the guys who are part of it, you're going to face guys who know what they're doing, hitters who have good approaches at the plate. And just overall, the level of baseball is very good. So was able to experience that and definitely had some challenges along the way.
Nathan?
Adley, just how much better do you feel now than you were, let's say, a year ago?
Definitely better. I think just with playing a lot more games, getting a lot more ABs, and facing new pitchers every single day and new lineups, I think just there's a lot of stuff that you can take away from that on last year with no baseball and whatnot that you just haven't experienced before, being me, and just my overall game feels better, and I think I've improved a lot.
Joseph?
Hey, Adley, do you have a sense of how much or how often you're going to catch down the stretch? And would you like to catch a certain amount down the stretch, or would you like to focus on your offense? How do you kind of feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't really know my schedule. Kind of to be seen right now. I trust that the Orioles have a plan for me, and they've had a plan for me all year. So I trust whatever they decide to do. And, it's worked out so far, and I'm very fortunate to be a part of this organization. So I know they have a plan, and I'm just looking forward to kind of seeing how that unfolds.
Dan?
At what point yesterday, Adley, did you think to yourself, this is my first game and I might catch a no-hitter? Was that in your mind at all?
I think I tried to put that out of my mind as much as possible, just because it's kind of the unwritten rule of a no-hitter is you don't really want to talk about it. And, I tried not to think about it. But definitely a cool experience to be a part of, even to have our guys throw a one hitter and a shutout. It was amazing and awesome to be a part of, but a cool experience overall, and definitely a great way to start off.
John?
Adley, we hear a lot about what you do to work with pitchers and help them along. What are the traits or skills or things you try to do to help a pitcher in a game? What are some of the things, how does that manifest itself?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing with pitchers is just knowing the guys and creating that relationship, and just knowing how they want to attack guys, what their strengths, weaknesses are, things that I can look for in them and their delivery, or whatever it is, whatever cues that they particularly have for themselves. That's what I try and focus on. And, after each inning, it's a new conversation, new things to be addressed. And so we're just talking a lot, and those conversations just, help continue to progress on everyone's end, and create those, those connections and just that feel for kind of what we're doing when we get out on the field.
Steve?
Adley, you've said many times, you trust the team's plan. You've said many times the timeline's out of your hands. You're just rolling with what comes. But as you get one step away now, does any of that change at all for you? Is there any little more excitement, or have you allowed yourself to think at all about it?
No, just same process as always. I like to keep even keel and just kind of stay as steady as I can. So my mindset's going to continue to stay the same.
Hey, Adley, Craig Loper, Wavy 10 here in Norfolk. Steve actually just stole my question. And I don't want to start things off on a bad foot between us, but you're talking to a University of Oregon grad. So just to put that out there, I know we should end it right here. Steve kind of stole my question, but just getting back into the positional thing in terms of your reps, whether you're catching, whether you're DHing, whether you're playing first. I mean, is there a routine that you found that you like in terms of your body or anything like that, like AA, or is it just kind of like go out there and do what they tell you to do kind of on a daily basis?
My routine definitely does change depending on whether I play first or if I catch or DH on a particular day. But just as far as knowing what the workload is going to be for that day. But once, you'll know as soon as you get to the field for the most part what you're doing, and then your schedule kind of gets dictated based off of that. So it's been nice, and physically, been able to do everything necessary so far. So it's been good, and no complaints at all.